guys, so I have not been on in a really long time. This video, I don't think I'm gonna go back and do an update on how weeks 27 to 30 went unless you guys really want one. I will do a belly shot, but I just wanted to talk about depression and more specifically when it affects you during pregnancy. For a little bit of background, I suffered from like moderately severe depression and anxiety probably 5 or 6 years ago, and at one point I was on an antidepressant and also an anti-anxiety medicine, and I did eventually come off of those, and I was able to stay off of them just by trying to eat healthy, exercise a lot, just live a healthier lifestyle than I was when I was suffering from it. And that worked pretty well, and I hadn't had any problems. And I know that most people know you will be more prone to developing postpartum depression if you've suffered from depression previously, but it can also affect you during pregnancy. You know, your hormones are out of whack and things are going on. And I was kind of just in this rut, and as you guys know, I stopped working, so I'm technically on maternity leave or a stay-at-home mom, but you know, the baby's not here yet. So I was just feeling I have this huge list of things to get done during the summer. I had no motivation to do them. I didn't want to get out of bed. I was feeling tired all the time, and it was really bothering me because I didn't know if these were just normal pregnancy symptoms and I should just, you know, deal with them, or if I was starting to get depressed, because I don't want to let that happen and not take action. You know, I don't want to go back on medication, but I want to know what's going on with my body, and pregnancy is a hard time for that. And let me just say that at no point was I less excited about having my baby or did I not want it. It was nothing like that. I just felt that I was having trouble getting through every day. And so I sat down with my husband, and he said kind of the same thing. You know, I think that it seems like you are having a hard time. Are you dealing a little bit with depression? And we talked about kind of what I was feeling. I talked to a couple of my friends, and it seemed like, you know, it could be a mix. I could just be dealing with regular pregnancy things and just not dealing with them well. Or, you know, it could be a little bit of the depression. So either way, we decided we needed to make a plan right away, and we tried to figure out the biggest thing that was, you know, really bothering me. And what that was dealing with our birth. We had chosen, I knew I wanted to do a natural birth, or at least try my best, and so we had chosen a hospital and a midwife. And I really liked her at first, but she was the only midwife in her practice. The rest were regular OBs. I wasn't really sure how it was going to go, and she said something at our most recent appointment that just really rubbed me the wrong way. I asked, can I push in any way that I want? And she said, yes, but sometimes we as a midwife know how you'll be more effective than you do. And I was just like, it really rubbed me the wrong way. I didn't like that she said that. And ever since then, I just was kind of feeling almost defeated over my birth, which hasn't even happened yet. You know, isn't going to happen for a while, hopefully. So I started trying to think about why it was feeling like that to me, and I realized that it was because I was spending all the time preparing for birth by preparing to fight the hospital's policies and preparing to, you know, get the birth I want, preparing to tell them I didn't want the eye ointment used, and I didn't want, you know, I didn't want the shot of Pitocin to get the placenta out unless I needed it. I wanted the baby handed to me right away. All these things that I just felt like I was going to have to fight to get, even at my natural accepting hospital. I needed to be prepared, because what if my midwife wasn't there? And it just didn't feel right that in preparing for birth, I was mostly preparing to fight hospital policies rather than preparing for the actual birth. So we went ahead and called around and checked my insurance, which covers 2 different birthing centers. One totally full already because I am 30 weeks now, so it's getting close, and they're not huge, so they can only take so many people. And sorry, I just realized it's really hard to see me. And then one, which is actually really close to us, has room, and tomorrow we are going to tour it. So if I don't get this video up today, I'll talk about how I felt about it tomorrow. But I feel so much better since making the decision to switch to a birth center, and, you know, God willing, I meet all their qualifications, I can switch, I make it to the 37 weeks, baby cooperates, and I can deliver there, because I feel so much better about doing it, and I feel better about my pregnancy. I feel better about getting up and doing things every day, and I know that might sound silly, but I really feel that it was getting me down in so many ways, and I just didn't see it. I didn't see it happening to me. I didn't understand what was going on, but I feel really good about it. So, and my husband knows that what I really wanted was to have the opportunity to have a water birth, and at our hospital there's only one birthing tub, and it's not always available. And I had said, you know, out loud, that's okay, we'll be prepared. The hospital also fills up a lot. I said, that's okay, we'll be prepared if we have to go to the crappy one. If the midwife can't come, that's okay, but really, it wasn't okay. I want to work with a midwife who's going to be there. I want to be somewhere comfortable. I want to birth the way I want my baby handed to me right away, and I think that I'm going to get that at a birth center. So after all this, I'm really hoping I can actually deliver there, but I thought I owed you guys an explanation to why I haven't been around. It's just because I haven't been out, I haven't been doing much, I haven't been on YouTube or Facebook a ton. I've been watching other people's videos, but as far as talking about my pregnancy, I really didn't feel that I could tell you how I was feeling about it because I didn't know how I was feeling about it. And I feel good now. So I'm hoping that this is kind of the solution to our problem. You know, feeling that way for a few weeks really is worrying me, and I am terrified of developing postpartum depression. I'm going to do everything I can, you know, to fight it and to remain active and positive, but sometimes there's nothing you can do. So all we can do is watch for the warning signs and take it one day at a time. So that's what I'm doing right now, taking it one day at a time, and I just thought that I would explain to you guys kind of what's been going on and why I haven't been around, and that is basically it. So I will go ahead and do a belly shot because you guys haven't seen me in a while. I am 30 weeks pregnant today, and hopefully I am back on the way again, back to making YouTube videos and things like that. So here goes my 30-week belly. Okay, so here is 30 weeks pregnant. I hope you guys can see that. 30 weeks today. As far as weight gain, I am still at the same weight as I was at my 28-week appointment and at my 26-week appointment, or my 24-week appointment, so not really sure what's going on there, but I am measuring just about right on, a little bit behind, but they're not too concerned about it. So we'll just see. Hopefully my next appointment is at the birth center and not back at my doctor's office, but I will let you guys know how tomorrow goes and if we're going to be able to hopefully get registered there and be able to kiss the hospital goodbye. That's all I have for now. I just really wanted to get an update out there. Hope this video wasn't too rambly. I hope it makes sense, and I hope you guys can understand where I'm coming from. Feel free to ask me any questions if you have them, but that's all. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.